Hey there, you crazy people. Welcome back to another episode of The Insect Nerd, where we talk about insects such as mantis, leaf insects, stick insects, beetles, other inverts, millipedes, sometimes millipedes. I don't have any millipedes at the moment, but I'm going to a fantastic invert event at the weekend, which I'm really excited about. It's the Bedford one. I'm really excited about it. So I want to look for some millipedes. That would be great. Yeah, but sort of invert, frogs, my two white tree frogs, Nipple and Luna, and my requested gecko Pharaoh, which I want to do more videos on. I haven't done really any on him. Yeah, it's a her, but I call it Pharaoh anyway, you know, girl power, you know. Girls are super powerful, so, you know, the title Pharaoh should have been given to them. Anyway, yeah, so I just sort of, I'm sorry, I've lost my train of thought. That's just going to kick straight into it, but I just do all sorts of kind of videos, but I will do more about Pharaoh, that's what I was just going to say. I just haven't got around to it yet. There's so many videos I plan and do, and then so I'm just like, oh, I'm just going to do this, and I put those ones in front of the ones that I plan to do. It's ridiculous, but you know. So this is a giant Asian mantis. The technical name is in my head, but I cannot pronounce it, and I'm sorry for that. I've just got a twisted tongue, but it will be on the screen for you when I've edited it, obviously. So yeah, you will know what the scientific name is. Sorry. So this guy is male. And how you can tell this one is a male is because the wings reach right past the abdomen. And if you count the segments, something I really struggle with, so don't worry if you can't count the segments because sometimes they're very active. But normally male mantises, this is for all kind of species of mantises, have 7 or 8 abdomen segments, whereas females have 6 to 7. Normally they can have 7, 5, 6 or 7, but it's more, I mean, females have more 5 to 6 segments. Males have more sort of abdominal sections. So males have 7 to 8 abdominal sections, and females have 5 to 6. Yeah, males are a lot slender. They also, I've noticed that they are obviously, well, they're a lot smaller than female giant Asian mantises. I've only had one sort of giant Asian mantis female, which is really disappointing because I wanted to breed them this time, but I got males again. I don't mind, but I kind of would like another female because I haven't had one for ages. But I just love the wings, and I really recommend this as a beginner species just because they're so easy to care for. Like just a second. Just moving things about in my living room. I've got another one, I've got another male one as well. I keep them in a net. It's a tall net with some sort of stuff inside there. I will show you in a minute. So I keep them in a net. They're better kept in a net. Most mantises are better kept in a vivarium because their humidity needs. However, these guys, if they have high humidity, they will die. Keep it 50 to 60%. They don't like too much humidity. Don't spray too much. I use kitchen roll at the bottom. If you use soil, obviously too much humidity will, there'll be too much humidity and will cause death. And then I just put a few sort of ornaments in, like this plant here. I actually got this from the plant shop and gave it a wash. It's a bit broken now, I've had it for a while, but he likes to sit on that. Obviously make sure they haven't got like anything chemical, fragrancy on or in. But yeah, you can get some good plants, some plastic plants. I would stick with plastic just again because of humidity, don't want to risk it. But this is actually a fish plant. But it didn't come from a fish tank, I just got it for my insects. And then logs you can get from the garden. Don't have to get it from pet shops, because they always charge so much on pet shops for logs. But you know, you can just get them from your garden, and then just sort of put boiling water on them and to sterilize them, to get rid of any, you know, pests in the log or bacteria that might harm your insect. And you know, that's it really. Just put them in a net, monitor their temperature. They need sort of a good temperature of 20 to 25 degrees. I wouldn't say they need a really high temperature. These guys are quite good with lowish temperatures. So they're very easy to look after. They're also very easy to handle. The one thing I would say that I've had experience with is they are a little sharp. As you can see, they've got the little sensory things. It's gone out of my head what they're called, and I'm really sorry about that. But they've got the things to grip their food, basically. I'll put the name up on the screen when I remember it. I'm just, you know, there's so much stuff I'm sorting out, because I'm actually sort of moved. So everything's everywhere, including my mind, apparently. But yeah, is the thing I've experienced, is if you have a bleeding finger, and if you don't realise you have a bleeding finger, they will grab onto it and they will bite you, because they think it's a waxworm or something. So just if you realise you've got a cut, clean it anyway for hygiene reasons. But I cut myself once, didn't realise it, and the mantis bit me, and I couldn't get it off, and I just had to slide my hands under and lift it. It wasn't these mantises, it was my old ones, but my old giant Asian mantises. But yeah, they are fantastic, and they're not as colourful and vibrant as other mantises. Like, I've had an Indian flower mantis. They are absolutely gorgeous. They're tiny, the males, but they are so gorgeous. Horatio, his name was. The ghost mantises I really like. They are very unique. So I think this would actually be my second favourite. Sorry, mate. Because it's just the second. The ghost mantises are just so cool. I've got a giant Vietnamese ghost as well, which is amazing. I had two, but I'll tell you a story. Unfortunately, my male one flew away, and then it came back again, and then it went away again, so I lost it, and I'm really sad about it. But sometimes it just sort of, it happens, unfortunately, and you can't do anything about it. Some people lose they lose parrots and stuff, and it's just, unfortunately, it happens. But yeah, just be careful if you're flying insects. But yeah, beautiful things. You see those wings? Say hello. They've got character. They kind of look at you, and you know, they know you. So yeah. I mean, feeding wise, when they're younger, obviously feed them fruit flies, and then as they get older, I fed these guys sort of small to medium locusts, and then finally I feed them. I still feed them sort of medium locusts now, but big ones on the bigger side, because if you feed them something too small, they're not going to get bigger. But yeah, I give them 1 or 2 like locusts every other day. The thing with mantises is they just, I mean, you might think if you give them food every day and they eat, you think, oh, they're hungry, but they just eat and eat until they burst, so you've got to really be careful. But they're really gorgeous giant Asian mantises, and loads of people underestimate them and just, like, you know, they're typical boring mantis, but I actually find them really interesting. As I said, ghosts are my favourite. These are probably like my second favourite, but there are so many vibrant colours out there, but this is quite a good starter mantis if you're just starting out, or just want a mantis that's not too high maintenance, because it's unlike the orchard mantis and the Indian flower mantis that require quite highest temperatures, and their humidity needs really differ. But yeah, I just wanted to show you this guy. His name's Ron, by the way, as well. Oh, he's just flown off. Just a second. Sorry about that. But yeah, gorgeous thing. Absolutely gorgeous. You're gorgeous, aren't you? basically that's the end of the video. I just wanted to do a sort of short miniature care guide. I can go into it if you want, but it's very basic care. But if you want to, I don't think I've done a Mantis care guide yet, but I've done a few care guides on my website. If you want to go and see that, it's www.theinsertnerd.co.uk. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it's at theinsertnerd97. I'm also on TikTok as just the Insert Nerd. Thank you for watching. I'm really sorry that the videos are not constant. It's just, there's so much going on. I've just moved recently, and I'm starting uni soon, and it's not some videos, I'm not going to be able to do them as much as I want to, unfortunately. I'm going to try and do them at least, but they're not going to be, you know, I'm not really a YouTuber that releases it quite quickly anyway, and I'm sorry for that, but I'm just a very busy person. But thank you so much for listening, and don't forget to subscribe if you want more content. When that will be released, it will be somewhen, but keep your eyes peeled. Thank you so much for watching.